What's up, everyone? It's Kevin, aka the Common Sense Teacher. We've been working. I'm actually get on because we're talking about credit and cash flow tonight. Look, I am not. I am personally not against any banks. Let me say now. I'm not against it. What's up, Lasagna?
Hey, Kevin.
What's going on?
Trying to see how I can like your hashtag say. We've been working.
You said what now?
Let me.
What did you say?
Can you hear me? I said like.
Hey, we've been working. Hey, we've been working. Hey, we've been working all weekend. Like,
We've been working. Yeah.
hey, that event this weekend was amazing. Like everyone from you know what? Typically, I don't like exaggerating or trying to oversell stuff, but like almost 95% of the room gave positive feedback.
Right. I'm trying to hold on. Cause I'm logging onto Facebook from my other sources and for some reason I can't I'm trying to share it and I don't even see it. Can you hear me pretty
Yeah,
good?
I can hear you.
I don't see it popping up on my timeline from
Yeah,
my other sources.
I
My
can hear you
other
real good. I can
okay.
hear you real good.
Okay, so I'm trying to share it to my page
What's going on,
and
y'all?
let people know we are live.
Hey, so the credit and cash flow event, like what was your biggest takeaway from it? From being presenting information.
Cut this down.
Yeah, you got the
Um,
echo in the back.
okay, I just cut it down. So you
Yeah.
good? Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I share it on my page. That's probably why you heard the echo for a second. Biggest takeaway from the conference is well, based off what you told me today, some very unexpected things. Some people, a lot of people felt like we should have given them more, should have lasted longer.
Yeah.
Um,
They
and
they,
that's
they, they,
always
they want another
good.
day. They want a whole other day.
Right. Um, and a lot of them left with, okay, now that you teaching us the strategies of how to improve our credit, how do we start services and cash flow situation? How do we start our services with you or Kevin or Bo? So
Yeah, and you know what's crazy, Latanya? Like, at the event, what I took away that you said, and this goes for everyone that's watching right now, because look, we always transparent and honest. Uh, the one thing that you said was this, and I talked about it too, was that look, it's a ton of information out here. Like it's you can go Google, like right now, people can watch what we talking about. Literally go Google some words that we say, and then try to make the connections like that. I'm not saying you gotta
right,
use us. I'm saying, like, if you don't like us, don't use us, because we don't want to work with you anyway if you don't like us. But like,
right,
it's
right,
only so much that we can give, because it's certain things that we do separately where it's industry specific. Like, as a person that do taxes, it's some things that I do without even thinking about, that I do, that I won't be able to tell you what to do. And you can't Google everything we do either, because some stuff you can't Google. Does that
right,
make sense? Like,
right,
so whoever watching right now, look, we specialize in this for a reason. There's reasons why we have licenses and specializations and things like that, because there's things that we do on a tactic level that's very hard to try to package it and give it away or sell it like that. It's stuff that we do individually. So I took that away from the event.
I did a lot of. I think it's a lot of wasted time. Um, when people, instead of getting that coach
Mhm.
and that mentor that they need,
Yeah.
you waste time. And when you waste time, not only do you waste dollars, right? Then you find out it doesn't make sense either. And so when you're wasting time, now you're still paying higher rates if you don't get your credit fixed or repaired or restored. Um, you're still wasting time if you're working two jobs and you don't people don't seek to you for the cash flow strategies, right? They're still trying to do it on their own. And I think to a lot of people it was clear they understood,
Yeah.
but it's that extra step of things they need to do to take action,
Absolutely.
right?
That's the
So
difference. Yeah.
how I want you to answer this question. How can someone take in information and knowing that it's helping, knowing that they need it, and then it still can take them in terms of months or you know however minute amount of time to take action? Why is that?
You know,
Why do you think that's the case?
I feel like, and this is my opinion, so whoever listening, look, I'm letting you know this is my opinion. I honestly feel like that people get so caught up on finding out all the information they can, all the knowledge they can, and they get in what's called information overload. Well, I can't think of the word right now, but it's you
Right.
want to know and find out so much information, but the only way that you really, 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 truly make a change is by doing, and that's how you gain wisdom.
Right.
You would never be able
Right.
to research enough times to fix your credit score. Like the research is not what
Mhm.
fixes your credit score. It's the steps you take
Right.
or the action you take to do it. I want to use to do it that makes a difference. Like, for instance, you just recently, and 19 days ago, Josh, who's my co-host on the Wealth Effect, Josh, you use your services in 19 days. Everyone, in 19 days, his credit score went up, what, 81 points?
Yeah, and he got a lot of collections, a lot of charge-offs removed.
Yeah,
And his purpose for doing that, now he's positioned to qualify for the apartment that he wanted to qualify
yeah.
in.
So that's because Josh took
Right.
action. That's because he took action. Like some
Mhm.
people watching right now who's been waiting on things to change in their life, and you're not going to be able to wait for a change. You got to get out and you got to make the change happen.
Right.
And look, like the event, we can't mail you a haircut. You had to be there to get it. Like, we can't mail you that. We can't mail you the experience that we got at
Mhm.
the event. And so the reason that people don't take action, this is what happens when you don't take action. Let me give you some signs of what happens. When you don't take action, number one, you get anxiety. Because then you start to say, I'm going to do this, and you never do it. And you literally speak against your own word that you have with yourself. So you get anxiety,
Mhm.
you start to get nervous, you start to feel that pressure, and that pressure is coming because you're not taking action. That's why they're pressing because you're not taking action.
Right. Right. And so maybe we didn't do a good a job well enough of giving people instructions or leading them to, our website with our services on it to take actions. That's one of the suggestions that one of the attendees say we didn't get a call to action. So maybe that was us, but I really I have a blueprint that I am working on right now for the next conference, and it's going to literally you have to I'm not giving it away for free, right? And I don't know my price tag for it right now, but it's literally steps. If you have bad credit, and I've removed your derogatory items, a lot of people think that when I show them the chart that says, hey, a bankruptcy on your credit report can decrease your credit report by 100 points, they assume that, okay, once I get this bankruptcy removed, that my credit score will increase
No,
by 100 points.
no.
And that it doesn't happen that way. Your credit score does not increase. What it does is removing collections and charge-offs and bankruptcy positions you for the underwriter to approve you
Yeah.
for a loan, that you're trying to get, because when they look at your report, they may say, hey, we can't give you this loan if you have a charge off, if you have collection, or if you have a bankruptcy, or you have late pays, right? And so that positions you for the underwriter, but there are steps now that you have to take to boost your credit. And I have a step-by-step blueprint that I am formulating, typing now, that will boost your credit score by 100 points in 30 days.
Wow. And that blueprint is important. And you know what? Another thing I noticed is that even if you give people the blueprint, like I see people do this all the time because I know sometimes people use my services. Even if you give people the blueprint, even if they had a plan in front of them, they research, they read, they do all that kind of stuff, but then they still don't take action. I literally saw people spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a program that they went and learned and all that kind of stuff, and they never did anything with it. So I hear people say knowledge is power all the time. No, applied knowledge is power. It's not until you apply it that it becomes powerful. So take action on something, some part of your life, something, period. Just take action. And then, you know what? From that one event, we got two other bookings, probably 3 potential.
Right.
From that one event. So I was excited about that. And all the people that came to the event, they were able to get a recording of it for free because they came to the event. So they got a recording for free. Okay. So I'm happy for that too.
And so just to share with some people, for example, I'm going to begin taking the credit restoration repair to the next level by showing people how to apply for credit cards, right? And this is one little strategy that I share with you, is that once you apply for, I tell them what income limit that they need to put on there to get higher rates of approval. I tell them things like, what people don't understand is that when getting approved for credit cards, for example, they're going to analyze your credit report, and the highest credit limit that you have for an existing card, that's the amount that they will approve you for. So I let people know, step one, I've already said this publicly, that when you're rebuilding credit or you have no established credit, the first thing I recommend is signing up for my jeweler's card, right? Once you sign up for that on that website, you cannot get denied. It's approved, and by signing it, your minimal initial order has to be $100 and then a 50% down payment on whatever product that you're purchasing. And it's like cosmetic jewelry from their website or whatever. But once that reports on the 1st and 15th to all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, once that reports on the 1st and 15th, now I give them steps by steps of what credit cards they should apply for, which ones in order are good for reestablishing credit. I tell you, number one, apply for this Capital One card, and it's a certain amount, it's a certain name. I didn't give you the name of the Capital One card. Please don't message me after YouTube and ask me what the cards are. I'm not going to do that. First, you apply for this card. Second, you apply for this type of card, and then this is what you need to put on your application. This is what you need to put for your annual income. This is how you need to work, your application. Even if you're renting, what you need to apply for on that credit application to get approved. And then once you get approved for those unsecured accounts, then I introduce you to installment accounts that you need to apply for. All of these things, but I want people to understand that these things have to be used with caution. Understand the strategy you're using. You're not applying for these cards to get yourself deeper in debt. You are applying for these cards to boost your credit score, show you are a responsible person to use credit, and to start establishing a great payment history in your profile. And then the long term, we want to show people how to use their credit as power, or in other words, how to use credit, right, to use the bank money so you can start making
You just
money.
gave them the 5 things we was gonna talk about. The 5 ways to do. You gave them 5 tonight. You realize you gave out 5.
Mm-hmm.
You gave them. You was smooth with that too. You was like,
I was smooth. Can I get smooth with it?
you was smooth with that too.
Smooth.
And I hope people really listen to things you're saying, because those things is how you get your credit in order. And like, we're a combination. Like, credit is important, but we've realized this weekend that when the people came to the event, they literally was not prepared for the cash flow part to go with it. So we had just as equal amount of people that was at the event that was like, I was here for credit at first. Then it was like, well, I'm here for cash flow. It worked hand in hand. Like, we see so many people do this, Latanya, and I know you see this too. We see people do this all the time. Get good credit, use it, charge stuff off, keep charging stuff out, keep charging the cards, and then they can't pay for it. Mm-hmm. Or someone get good credit only to go get a brand new house that they can't afford. And so that's why cash flow is important, is because I talk to people that make 6 figures sometimes, all the time, and they can be as poor as a person that make $20,000 a year if they don't have proper cash flow strategies or credit strategies. So,
but Kevin, I'm honest. When I heard some of the participants on Saturday say things, when you said about having a business to their financial portfolio, so they can increase their cash flow or bring more money home out of their paycheck. I heard people strategizing, what business can I form, or what business do I do, or how, what business do I tap into to make this work? So what business do you recommend?
The best business that anyone can start off with is starting off with a home-based business. If you've never done business before, and here's the thing, like, I'm not saying that a home-based business is the end all be all, but I'm saying this: if you already got a house, if you already got a computer, if you already got a spare room, why would you want to go out and build a brick and mortar business and get all that overhead? Why not start your business in your home? Start it there and then work your way up. We have a business that we offer. It's called MyEcon. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it. It teaches financial literacy. It's the financial success company. It teaches you the strategies. It teaches you, once you do get your credit in order, then you can have cash flow to keep growing your credit. So, look, I don't care what. I don't care what business you do. I simply care about you understanding that if you do have a business, that there are cash flow strategies that we both teach, credit strategies that you teach, cash flow strategies I teach, that can maximize whatever you're doing. So whether you want to join MyEcon, you want to start your own home-based business, but this is why I see people do all the time, though, Latanya. They'll start a business from home and don't know they in business. For instance, you have someone start a cupcake business from home, and they never report on their taxes. Never report it because they're trying to hide the money. But they're literally killing themselves every day that they don't report that. Not I can say report, but every day they don't know the proper strategies to really, really take advantage of having a business in your home. You get tax breaks for having a business in your home. A lot of them too.
Right.
A lot of them too.
Right. Mr. Hinton said everyone is a management business, which is true, but we're not talking about management business. You can't write off and you can't use these strategies to power up or bring more money home out of your paycheck. We're not talking about a theory of business.
No.
We're talking about having an actual
Yeah.
business so you can bring more money home out of your paycheck and get a financial education literacy and a credit education and credit system along with it. Because one of the biblical things in the Bible, when God called the servant wicked and evil, is because we have to understand in that parable in the Bible that if you don't learn how to manage money, you will never master money.
Nope. Hands down. Hands down.
And it has a management plan, a debt elimination plan. Without a vision, people perish. If you don't have a vision, now my debt elimination plan for me is a little different because I learned this from Grant Cardone. I got this philosophy for him. I save up money, my cash flow, which, and what I mean cash flow is you help me find an extra $300 to bring home out of my paycheck. That's cash flow to me. I'm not working overtime, a second job, the money. Grant Cardone's philosophy too is before you try to build a second stream of income, learn how to get the most out of your first stream, and that's what you
manage.
When I got that extra $300 a month, I saved it. I had $5,000 owed on my vehicle. I saved it till it was $5,000, paid it off in lump sum. I chose my vehicle first because it freed up more cash flow. My vehicle note on a monthly basis, and then my credit cards were already at 0% interest anyway. So now I'm not paying down debt to get rid of the highest interest first. I'm paying down my debt to free up the largest cash flow first. So yeah.
And it's smart. It's smart because the thing that people that I realized that, and I didn't know this either. Look, everything is easier when you got the money. Like living in America is easier when you have the money. When you don't have the money, it's hard. Like you got to make hard decisions. You got, like, I remember when I was little, when I used to go to the store with my mom, like I would have to make a hard decision between, do I want to get this food or do I want to get bologna sandwiches? You know, like that was a hard decision. But now as an adult, when you have the money, like for instance, I didn't tell people this because I didn't think about it. But like 2 days ago, I literally got close to totaling my car. I got hit by a deer. So I said this weekend at the event. I said the only difference between an emergency and an inconvenience is the money. So Kevin of 4 years ago would have been like, "Oh, the deer hit my car. It's over for me. I don't know what to do." Now I'm making a decision on if I want my car to be totaled because I got the money to go get another car if I need one. You know, I got the cash if I need another car, or if I want to keep the car and get it fixed because I have the money. If I didn't have the money, I wouldn't have those options. So cash flow gives you more options. It truly does. It truly does.
That's true. Mr. Hint said velocity banking combined with business entities equals business management. So,
yeah.
Mr. Hinton, we are school teachers. I believe in saying complex things in simple ways.
You got to break it down.
Right.
Mr. Hinton, the high level, you got to break this stuff down for everybody.
Oh yes, you got to break it down. But some things I read today, and you can wrap this up summing up. I'm studying or reading 12 Habits of Rich People versus Poor, and one of the habits are number 8 out of the 12 is control your emotions. 15 out of 16 wealthy people filter their emotional comments, right? While 2/3 of those who struggle with money say whatever is on their mind. That was powerful.
Man, you know, Latanya, like I teach my students every single day this. I tell them, always control your thoughts. I learned from my mentor. Always control your thoughts and
Mm-hmm.
emotions. Always control it.
Mm-hmm.
No one else should be in control of your
Right.
thoughts and emotions, or nothing else should be in control of your thoughts and
Mm-hmm.
emotions. People not gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it
Right.
anyway. Right now, people are very emotional about this. What happened yesterday and today, which is
Mm-hmm.
Halloween is happening right now.
Right.
Emotionally,
Right.
people are going out and getting things for their emotions. They're going out and they
Right.
getting it. And so, like you said, you have to control your emotions, because if you don't, something's gonna control them for you. Either
Right.
the holiday gonna control it, the person at the cash register checking you out gonna control it. Shoot, your kids will control it. I don't know, but if you're in
Right.
control of that, you don't have to worry about it, and you don't have to say things so always out of emotion. You can say it with thoughtfulness and the complete mind instead of part of it.
Right. My coworker told me today that he spent an hour and a half in line for Party City to get some fake blood. I'm like, how? I'm like, people are getting paid, but we're talking about a cash flow management, money management business that you can join for $47. And hey, listen, people, my viewers, don't get emotional on me. But I seen so many masks today, Halloween. My kids brought me candy and I ate it. I did. One of the things you said about the wealthy people that poor people don't do, they said poor people eat more than 300 calories of junk food. So I did that today. I'm sorry. I gave myself a pass. My students told me I was a great teacher, so I took the candy. But look how much money we spend around these things and
Yeah,
holidays when we can be make a one-time investment for $47, where people can hire you to be their tax consultant and learn. It's over 475 hours in Barnes and Noble not too many long ago. Business tax deduction that these people can keep more money, get more money out of their paycheck, get out of their financial stress situation. And they would spend that much on a Halloween
yeah.
costume, fake blood, and put an hour and a half. But if I send you a video for 10 minutes
No,
about this
not watching.
business,
Not watching. Not
right,
doing
you're not
it. Not
watching.
doing
And I give free credit coaching too. And people don't understand, it takes me maybe 20, 30 minutes, depends on. I've read over 2 credit reports today, over 80 pages. And so, if you only if you're serious, you need to contact me because I don't have to do that part. And then sometimes I send them a quote after reading it, and I'm talking about people that have 10 or more collections and things, and they'll be like, their response be like, "Oh, okay."
I mean, look.
Now,
That
yeah,
look. We don't work for free. I'm not like I'm not saying that I don't do things to give back, but the same energy you went into Party City with and bought whatever you
right,
bought, keep that same energy when you come to me to have me find you $10,000 that you didn't know you had in your period. I'm finding you 10,000.
right,
Party City giving you a good time.
mm-hmm,
So that's just look. I sometimes you gotta learn how to. For me, I had to learn how to be like, man, do I charge too much? But I'm not overcharging because I looked at someone's
right,
tax return yesterday, found them another $4,000 or $5,000 that they was gonna either have to
mm-hmm,
pay in or something, and then you look at me like I'm the enemy when I tell you my price. But you go to Party City,
right,
Walmart, Target, all these other places, and when it's time to go Halloween shopping with them, you don't look at them funny. You don't look
exactly,
at it
right,
funny when I tell people that last year Halloween made 13 billion in 3 weeks. You don't you
mm-hmm,
don't question that, but you question somebody trying to help you
right,
find more cash flow or raise your credit score in 19 days. You raise people credit score in 19 days or less.
right. Or they spent that much time in the line for a lottery ticket. And when the only thing they really contributed to when buying those lottery tickets is the tax. That's going into the tax, and so you're paying this. Some people call it stupidity tax. Purchasing a lot of tickets and boosting, and hey, I hope you win. But the chances of that and the chances of reaching out to Kevin and I for our services is much greater Because even if you were in the conference on Saturday and Kevin showed you some adjustments to your W-4, you need to know how to add the business component to that as well.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
I've been preaching the same message for years. I'm not even gonna lie, like the same message for years. Some people, look, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people that
That's
watch
right.
this has taken action, but and I
Right.
use this analogy all the time, and I really want people to get this. If the president of this country is a known business owner, Congress and Senate are known, you know, whatever you want, the House, Congress, whatever, all them, they have a business. Who do you think they're gonna take care of when they write the tax laws?
Mm-hmm.
Business owners. So
Right.
look, you can go look at my timeline and Latanya's time. This same message has been preached by me for years. It don't change because the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, capitalism don't change. Someone is going to
Right.
capitalize on you if you do not understand and know how this stuff works. So if all that is going
Right.
on, if I've been saying this for years, the president got in front of you and said, "I don't pay taxes." He said it. He comfortable saying it, and
Mm-hmm.
we have a proven system to get you to that place. Why not listen to the people that's been doing it? That's all I'm
Right.
saying.
Because you and I are educators in the school. We teach and educate our youth. We know personally that money is not taught in school. Financial literacy and education is not taught in school. And so money is a big part of your life. And when you learn how to get your finances under control, all areas of your life will soar. Now, I'm not saying money doesn't buy happiness, but Ecclesiastes said money cures all things. I didn't say that. It's in the Bible. And once you can get that component under control, other areas of your life will enhance and improve it as well. Happiness and joy is two different things, right? If you're hospitalized and you have a hospital bill, right? Or if you have a sickness or ailment, and now you have to worry about that sickness on top of the money to cure or treat that sickness, that's extra stressors. And so take action. You know, Kevin and I respond, ask us how to join up. We're not telling you to go out. And I just talked to a lady who put $45,000 into a business for starting a pizza business, and $45,000 of her own cash money is invested in that pizza business. Kevin and I, you would get the same tax
Yeah.
breaks, the same benefits that she gets for $47, and then you get our expertise of how to build your
Do it
credit
yourself.
and how to claim these taxes back come tax return season on top of that. So it's not a better deal that you can get.
And you know what? If they come with us, great. If they don't, great.
Right,
Because
right.
hey,
That's
we gonna
fine.
keep going regardless. Like next month, like in 2 weeks, we already booked for another event that we gonna speak at. I'm looking forward to it. Look, we gonna keep going.
Correct,
We gonna
Mr.
keep going.
Harrison.
I'm not gonna quit no time soon because what I do is gonna put my son through college and leave a legacy for my
Right.
family. So it's already in the
Mm-hmm.
works. Ain't no slowing down. Ain't
Right,
no slowing
right,
down.
right.
So I do gotta go. I
Okay.
gotta I gotta
Right.
I gotta find a way. What's going on?
I got two. I have 3 affidavits to get done tonight, so I do too.
See, I gotta go and look at some tax returns because contrary to popular belief, taxes is year round. It's not just those 4
Right. That's
months.
true.
When you have business clients, so I gotta
Right.
go look at that. I gotta drive in this weather. In Arkansas, it's raining a little bit hard, but I'm gonna make it home on it.
Okay, it's not raining in Mississippi, so please be
Will do.
safe.
I don't want no more deers coming and hit me. No time.
Right, right, right.
No time.
Okay, Kevin.
Hey,
Yeah.
so you have a good night. We love you all.
Love
We're gonna
you.
be back on soon because we got this other event coming up. So you ain't gonna miss the credit queen and the cash flow king back on again. All right, we've been working.
For too
Love you all.
long.
Y'all have a good night.
All right. You have a good night.